Hello and welcome everybody to this XTB Monday market update. My name is Waleed Kudmani, Chief Market Analyst for XTB. And in this brief video, we're going to be covering what's happening at the beginning of this week, some of the main moves that have happened in the markets, what to keep an eye on during the rest of the week, key events, market calendar, and just some of the key markets that might be moving this week. So it's going to be a brief update. Hopefully this will be useful. As always, we start with the risk warning, and then we'll move on to a general overview of some charts and then some news to keep an eye on during the rest of the week. So as you can see here on the X station, you can see quite a bit of movement on different charts. Key highlight of the day really has become the pound, who collapsed really at the beginning of the session following a negative sentiment, which was really a result of Friday's announcements by the government, and then just started the week as well with a negative performance. This is not limited to the pound though. Other US FX pairs are also trading down but have managed to recover. So we saw that performance both in the pound, the euro, although more clear in the pound as well, that dropped to around 103, which is basically a historic low. Other markets as well are trading down, with oil, as you can see, around 84.50 on the Brent, WTI 78.30, and then indices trying to rebound after this downward move, which you can see here on this hourly chart for the DAX. Gold still struggling, remaining in this area that we pointed out last week, around 1645 to 1670. US 500, we're waiting as well. As I'm going to mention, there's quite a few interesting Fed and central bank speeches coming up this week, so that could be a catalyst for some moves potentially on the markets. UK 100, as we can see here, trading basically at 7,000 points, trying to rebound from this area, but negative sentiment across most markets. Crypto is actually managing to rebound slightly, and USD JPY also managing to rebound slightly, after you can see here the long move that was triggered by the intervention of the Bank of Japan. Now, US dollar index, once again, pulling back, as you can see here. This is an overlaid chart on Euro USD. But let's take a look at what's happening in the news, really, and what we can keep an eye on moving forward. So, European indices starting the day basically lower or trading sideways. Not that much happening today from an economic calendar point of view, besides the Germany IFO index. However, during the rest of the week, today we have several central bank speeches between the European Central Bank and the Fed. But key events in the later part of the week, we have Tuesday with the U.S. durable goods for August, Consumer Conference Board, Consumer Confidence, API reports on oil, as you saw, oil also struggling. Wednesday, we have the BOJ, so the Bank of Japan minutes, U.S. trade balance for August, and the Department of Energy report for oil inventories, which is the government side of that. Thursday, Riksbank minutes, Germany final CPI and US GDP report, which will be a revision. And then Friday, a revision of the UK GDP report, US PCE inflation, and the US University of Michigan consumer sentiment for September, which is also going to be a revision. So not that many major macro events, but really what's been keeping investors on edge has been the wide volatility of movements in the markets, which we have seen on both stocks, indices, commodities. Really everything has been moving lately, and this uncertainty that surrounds the market between the obvious reasons, which might include inflation and the central bank policies and the central bank's decisions, which have been in focus as of late, the Russia-Ukraine conflict, oil, the oil prices moving as well, commodities. So we have seen widespread volatility in these markets. A lot to keep an eye on in the rest of the week. We'll definitely keep you updated here at XTB with the news section and with several more pieces of content. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you very much for watching. As you can see, start of an interesting week, the pound attempting to recover, and we'll keep you up to date on that as well. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Waleed Kudmani, Chief Market Analyst for XTB. Good luck with your trading.